Hi everybody, and I'd really like to wish you happy new year and hope you had a lovely Christmas. I would actually like to thank everyone who has subscribed and followed and sent lovely feedback in the few months that we've been doing this, and it really makes such a difference. We're growing slowly but nicely, and I hope that everything we bring to you, you get some kind of upliftment from, or comfort from, or empowerment, whatever it is. So thank you for everything you are doing by supporting this channel. Now we have been, well, left with the month of December and launched into the new month of January. And of course it's exciting. Now at the end of December we had the solar eclipse in Capricorn. And this has kind of left us with what I feel is a springboard into the new year. And we're thinking about making New Year's resolutions or how can we alter our situation around us emotionally or spiritually. I think it's given a good flavour and a good energy to help us to reflect on what needs changing, because it's brought in the opportunity to evaluate everything in our material world. What does that mean? That means that maybe we're not going to go for the bigger, faster, gas guzzling car that we really thought we'd like, but maybe drive something a little bit more economical. We are living in a time where now we have to be quite responsible for how we are with the environment. Kind of takes me back to thinking, as I'm talking to you, about the Native American Indians who lived on the reservations and the plains and only used what they needed to, survive and to grow and to live on the land. For us, it would mean something completely different. It might be that maybe we're going to walk to work instead of using the car. Maybe we are going to not sort of get involved in the high-end stuff and be more observant about what we're using, where it comes from, how it arrived at what it is, that kind of thing. So that gives us the chance to evaluate what we're doing in our lives on a daily basis. And it also brings in practical planning, especially with and combining it with our spiritual and moral ethics. So again, it's like how we move forward. What is it we're going to move forward into? Is it responsible to the planet? Is it responsible, and is it taking into consideration the way we help other people along the way? And I think we'll see a lot more of that this year. It's also about making the best of our situation. We would all like to change our situations. We would all like to be, I suppose, in a more comfortable situation. But where do we draw the line where enough is enough? Do we have plenty? Can we help somebody else? And also, it's giving us the chance to look at our past mistakes. What did we do wrong? Or what would we change if we had the opportunity arrive again? And so there's a lot of change there. And if we bring it back to ourselves, if we're looking for relationships, what mistakes did we make in a relationship, or what mistakes do we keep making? This is the time to evaluate that. Might be about work. Maybe you've made the same mistake about working for somebody you don't want to work for, and you find yourself in the same situation. Usually that's a sign that we need to change something, and change is something that we fear. But you know what? It takes us out of our comfort zone, and when we get through it, we actually feel so much better for it. So using that as a springboard, opportunities to evaluate everything in the material world, keeping it real and in perspective, making the best of your situation and being humbled and have gratitude in that, and looking at our past mistakes in order to look at how we can better improve ourselves, because all of this spiritual growing and learning is how we can make and feel better and how we interact with other people on the planet. So anyway, that's the springboard it's given us, but we're going to look at you individually now through the star signs with the tarot cards. I've got a new deck of cards and I'm really looking forward to having a look at what's in store for you in this month of January 2020. It's exciting, a new decade. So let's go for it. Hello Aries, I hope this video finds you well, and we're going to have a look at what's in store for you in January 2020. So we're going to have an angel card first. So I'm going to pull one out here. Then we're going to pull out some of my tarot cards. What have we got in store here for Aries? Now, January is a long month, so let's have a look and see what we've got going on there. And then I've got a new set of cards, which was a gift to me from a lovely gentleman named Michael. And these are Nature's Whispers with the beautiful Josephine Wall illustrations. So I'm going to put that down there. Right, okay, so the first card that we've got out here is the healing card. So for me, this card is all about taking the time out to be kind to yourself. Now, Aries, we're so busy rushing around looking after others and getting things done that we very rarely think about ourselves. And this card says, whoa, up a minute. We need you to rest. We need you to take things calmly and quietly and make sure you get plenty sleep this month. If you've been having problems sleeping, then this card is welcome, because it does say that there is more sort of gentleness coming in from the angels to help you to sleep. But it is about being in that healing energy too. So you could well find yourself receiving healing. You could also be healing others. I always say with this that when someone comes up to you and starts to tell you their life story and you sort of stand there and you don't know them very well, there's something about your energy that they feel safe in, and they're bringing this to you, so that just by listening, not passing any comment, you're doing them a massive healing favour. They do then actually start to heal because they're offloading. So it's all about the healing here for you, getting good sleep, looking after yourself, resting, and letting others offload without you passing any comments. So that's what the angels are bringing for you. And we have now the tarot cards, which is coming in. Now, it's very, very calming. We've just had a solar eclipse, and here we have the eclipse again. And with this card, I feel that you, Aries, may feel that you have been eclipsed by someone. It could even be that you're feeling a little left out of a situation, whether it's around your family, whether it's around your work, or you just feeling not included in things. This card is to look at the karma of what's going on. What is going on is, it asks you to go quite deep, look beyond why this is happening to you and how these circumstances have come around. But it is very much about being karmically tied to people as well. So for me, this is all about looking back into the past, even past lives, even it could be something that's a past life issue with somebody. But it's interesting because it is very much about you taking a deeper and closer look at situations around you, which is good. It's always good to take deeper looks at things. Right, okay, so 5 of Wands. You have the energy, Aries. You have the energy to take on anything that you want to take on. and this month sees it very much to the fore. You're like the warrior here. This is all about getting out there, overcoming any obstacles you've got. You will find you've got the energy for it, and hence why we've got the healing card. I feel as if that even though you may be feeling a little drained or tired of something, I do feel that you will be able to resolve any issues around you that are going on in that way. The Emperor here also says, now, there's a need for structure. What is structure? Is it routine? I'm an Aries, so routine is boring, but sometimes it needs to be done. Setting your structure, setting out your goals for the month, setting out and being disciplined about what you want and how far you will go. And also it's about not letting others step into your energy and hurting you or letting you down. Drawing those discerning boundaries is very much about leadership, so it's about you setting the pace this month for yourself. And I feel as if maybe we don't get going until probably the second, third week of January, where that's concerned. But you're in full swing here, so you've got a pretty good idea of where you're going, what you're doing, who you want to do it with, how you're going to do it, and get a result. And in the same time, shining through that exercise of being a little bit more structured. Some of you may have dealings on another level with anything to do with the tax man, the we call it universal credits, anything that's government based, anything there. But it is about you showing the way and moving forward, which is good. Excuse me. Then we get a little confused. There is a little bit of confusion here as we head towards the end of January. And this is about your inner feelings. So not necessarily on the outer side, the inner emotional side of you. You could be a little confused. You could be looking at something that isn't quite sitting right with you. Is it an illusion? Is something that seems to be as real as you can make it, is it really real? Now the moon throws that illusion around it. It could be around somebody who is telling you what they think you want to hear, but maybe not doing that. So listen to your intuition, your divine feminine, your intuitive side, to guide you through if you're not seeing things as plain, as clear. I always say be aware of signing anything contractual with this. It can be a little bit misrepresentative, so just take extra care if you're signing for anything quite big here or committing to anything. And then we have good news. And this is a lovely card to get because this is all about receiving good news. It could be good news in a relationship. It could be good news around work, but it's an emotional good news. So it's making you happy. It's making you feel good. As I'll take a look at all of them here, it is saying that if you're in a relationship and you've had some problems around that relationship, I feel it's time now for you to take the lead. I feel it's time for you to step up and put yourself forward. There could have been a lot of confusion around a relationship that you've been in, or you're not sure about something in this relationship. However, it does result in great communication and things becoming together again. So yeah, not easy. I think not easy as far as relationships are concerned. And maybe if you're looking for love, there could be somebody around you that maybe is giving you mixed messages, or you're with somebody who is giving you mixed messages. There's that whole feeling. However, whatever is going on there is good news to come in regarding your own relationships this month towards the end of January. So let's have a look and see what we've got in our new flowers. Looking at flowers on this new card. Ooh, it's Nature's Whispers. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Be spontaneous. Well, it couldn't happen to a nicer star sign because Aries can be spontaneous. So it's saying here that you can still be spontaneous this month. You can reach out. You can get that notion and think, you know what? It's something I've wanted to do and I've got the opportunity and I'm going to do it. It is such a lovely card. It's very much about communication. It's very much about blossoming. It's very much about taking that chance. And in all of this, the confidence comes. I've got the orange there of the sun. It's beautiful, isn't it? Having the confidence as well to make that leap of faith. So be spontaneous. But then, if you Aries that have been holding back, maybe you should just go for it. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading for the month of January. Watch out for more details in the box below. Please subscribe, like and share. That would be wonderful. We are growing quite nicely. And if you click on the arrow beneath, it will give you all the details. If you would like a personal reading, then the details are below. So have a wonderful January. Have a magical January. Go get what you want and see you all soon. Bye for now.